Oh my gosh. I got sidetracked with Dave Neal. This is, I guess it's technically greasy here, but it's not my grease. It's I'm trying to put squalene, whatever, on my hair over time to see if it like helps at least like the hair recovery. Oh, little things, cute little things. Oh, I need to go to the bathroom. I've resisted the urge of going to the bathroom too long because I was watching Dave and I am so tired. I completely forgot that I was up until 1:30 last night doing a live. And then I updated the Donna video thumbnail, which I wanted to because like no one knows what I'm talking about. I feel very powerfully about this topic. It's not so much about singling her out, although I mean that's kind of what happened, but it's more like a jumping off point. And I do feel weird about using her not anonymously, but if it gets more ears and eyes on such a moral important topic, meaning morality and critical thinking and social responsibility, I don't feel that bad. You know, sometimes, and also because I'm not just using her, I just like plucked her out, you know, randomly, or like, oh, she's getting a lot of views, let me use her, or whatever, because she's not the biggest platform. It's definitely not the biggest platform I follow and I watch or listen to, and I don't watch or listen to her anymore. But yeah, it's not that she's not that huge. That's why I say like large or larger platforms, because she's getting, you know, traction. And I think it's well deserved this far. Like she has that it factor. She has the it factor. I don't want her to lose audience. And I hear all around so many people that say, I don't watch her anymore, I can't listen to her anymore, she lost me as a viewer, etc., etc. And I was on Dave's channel, and people were saying that he was saying that he has like no bad words for her, which I support and agree. And I don't feel like I have bad words for her. I have strong words. I have strong accountability kind of questions or whatever. But I don't hate her. I don't think she's a bad person. I think she's unhealed in some things and she's not taking the responsibility that she has seriously. And I worry about that. That is something that's very important to me across the board, whether it's psychology, pop culture, which can damage people, or a platform that can damage people. And I know like it's not going to change anything for her that, you know, me saying anything, you know, there's like so many people out there that do this all the time, and this is where our discernment and our critical thinking comes in and matters. But I'm gonna try, you know, because at least I can say I didn't not try, and I don't regret that. And again, because I feel so strongly I have to speak up. But yeah, he was saying that he apparently has had people comment on his channel or in the chats for him, for his videos, that people that they see some just comments about him from her, that I felt the one that we were talking about today was inappropriate. And I don't know, I didn't see it because I don't watch it, but it was like financial information or whatever. It's like, wow, like, why are you going so low? Dave is like a really good human being. He also didn't attack you, you know? And even then, it's not really justified, but like and that's not related to anything. Like, don't reveal people's financial information that they told you in privacy or like in their private channel parts, etc. That was a lot. But a lot of people just like constantly say like, yeah, there's a Lauren, She did, she made a comment like she doesn't get into that because she loves them both, and yeah, fully support that. But she mentioned that this is still going on. I thought she had done, her spiel on Dave weeks ago, Donna, and that was it. But it sounds like it's still ongoing on her part, on her side, and it's just like odd. So I changed my thumbnail, hopefully to get a little bit more traction, a little bit more eyes on it. Um, Especially, I guess for people that would agree, but especially for people that don't agree, which maybe will get me a lot of hate comments or whatever, or just they won't even sit through it enough to get to like put hate comments. Um, Maybe she'll talk about me, which honestly I dread. I hope she doesn't. I hope like none of it goes to that point. I That's not why I'm doing it, but I accept that's a potential consequence of it. Um, I'm just calling her out. And I'm calling out what a specific part, not just of the, and I feel like I don't make it that clear maybe in the video, but it's not just about the topic at hand in the video. It's about so much, and the social responsibility. And I know it gets clicks, but I mean, I guess everyone is entitled to their platform that they want. I don't want that kind of audience. That we do not share the same audience, although we kind of did, but like we do not share the same kind of audience ultimately. You don't watch me for cattiness, for low level, not low level, like base low frequency, that's what I meant, type of things. Of course, I'm human. I have my moments I get triggered. I have my moments when I, make a bad joke or whatever, not to any level of like what probably you would think when you think bad jokes, but to my standards, it would be in poor taste or whatever. And my my followers might think like that's kind of funny, because when I think about what those words mean to most people, to the average person, they probably expect very different things than what I'm meaning about it. But I have like a high standard of morality for myself, online, offline, etc. And so I do go off of that, at times. I'm human and I'm learning and I'm growing, and I'm hoping more and more I'll do less and less of that. And I catch myself, and I sometimes say sorry. Sometimes I'm like, this is just where I'm at. But I also signal it. I don't say this is what you should also believe. This is, yeah, let's like bad talk about people. Let's, connect over that. Let's bond over talking crap about people and putting other people down. And that's what I feel like is her platform. And, those people exist, they will exist. They need that platform. Cool. So we don't share the same audience, but I feel very strongly to point it out. I don't know. There's this one channel, I really have to run, but there's this one channel that does all her content is about exposing influencers, not just like, oh, you don't actually use the product that you're talking about, but like giving damaging advice or whatever. I forget exactly. I don't even remember the name of the platform. I watched it a couple of times. And she does that, and I think that's like really important. Is it popular? Probably not. Probably they don't like that, and their followers, their etc., they don't like her channel, and maybe she gets a lot of hate from that. But I stand by what I said. I may not have said it perfectly, or the most elevated way, eloquent, or most peaceful, most healed myself, etc. It's about just getting the thought out there of, hey, let's be aware of this, and also let's be aware as content creators of this as well. Like, check yourself to see where you are. What are you putting out into the world? You don't have to be perfect. I'm not even asking for a huge change, even if, let's say, there would be a huge change and Donna would be like, oh yeah, maybe, which is never going to happen. Not for me. I'm like, nobody and no one really. Because if you call someone out for something and they're not ready to face it, they're just going to blame you about it. They're not going to be like, oh, you might have a point. No, especially the way I call people out. It's not the most like gentle or whatever. But yeah, so it might not make a dent or whatever. But let's say if that would be the case, I'm not saying anyone needs to be perfect. You know, I love Dave. Dave's not perfect. There are moments I disagree or moments where, I feel like, even to his standards, like he's not up to that. And I think he has higher standards than me, honestly, morality wise and peace wise and all that. Like, well, not higher standards, but like he's a lot better at that. And yeah, there's like plenty of that. I don't mind people doing that or me or whatever. I'm not expecting perfection. Never. I'm just saying, be aware. There's a huge lack of awareness with her and responsibility and accountability. And that's kind of why I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm making this video. Anyways, I haven't done what do you call this? A vlog in a while, both recording and also definitely not, whatever you call it. Editing. Anyways, I need to run because I have something at 4 and I need to eat. And oh my gosh, it's already too late. And I'm gonna not get, oh my gosh, trying to do too many things at the same time. I'm not going to get enough time in the kitchen. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. I just forgot. I don't know what I said, but I just wanted to clarify. They didn't instigate what he said on the chat. Someone talked about it in the chat and then he addressed it. I just wanted to clarify that.